One of the exciting developments in hockey for 2009 is the introduction of the self-pass from a free hit rule. As the name of the rule suggests, it enables the player taking the free hit to play the ball again immediately, which will hopefully encourage less disrupted and freer flowing hockey. One of the problems with new rules is a different way that coaches, players and umpires are interpreting it. This video seeks to clarify the Sydney area competition's interpretation at the start of the 2009 season. As the rules and their effect on the game are better understood, the interpretations may change or be refined. As with other actions on the hockey pitch, the self-pass must take place safely. Other aspects of the free hit rules have therefore been reviewed. One of the concerns is that the ball is often played hard, indiscriminately, and therefore potentially dangerously into the circle from the free hits in the attacking 23-metre area. In future, these free hits must not be played directly into the circle. The rules are easiest illustrated by breaking the field of play into 3 distinct zones. Within each zone, there are different applications of the rule, depending on whether you're in attack or whether you're in defence. Before we begin, an explanation of the general rules and procedures for free hits, the centre pass for starting or restarting the game, and putting the ball back in play after it's gone out. Firstly, the ball must be stationary before taking the free hit. If you're going to self-pass from the free hit, it is important that you demonstrate the ball is stationary before going through the motions of a free hit. Once the ball has been stopped, the player needs to demonstrate 2 distinct motions when performing a self-pass from a free hit. The first is the actual pass to yourself. The second is the next play of the ball. You are likely to be penalised if you do not demonstrate the initial self-pass, so it's advisable not to be too hasty to take the free hit by just dribbling the ball from the point of the free hit. Secondly, the ball must not be raised intentionally directly from the free hit. If the ball is accidentally raised from the free hit and the umpire does not deem it to be dangerous, it may not be penalised. Thirdly, from a free hit, before another player from the team which took the free hit is allowed to play the ball must travel at least 1 metre. That being said, in the case of a self-pass, the ball does not have to travel the full metre before the player taking the free hit may play the ball again. And finally, there's the ball placement for a free hit. As with last year's rules, when a free hit is given, it must be taken close to where the offence occurred. Close to means in playing distance of where the offence occurred, and with no significant advantage gained. It doesn't mean it has to be in the exact position. The location from which the free hit is taken must be more precise when it's in the 23-metre area, however. Now for the specifics of the new rule in the various field zones. We're going to split the field into 3 main zones: the midfield zone, inside the 23-metre zone, and the circle zone. Please note that there are also differences in the rules depending on whether your team is in attack or in defence. The midfield zone. This is the area between the 2 23-metre lines and is the area with the least complications and exceptions to the rule. In this zone, all players from the defending team, that is, the team that is not taking the free hit, need to be at least 5 metres from the person that is taking the free hit. It is all right for a player on the same team as the person taking the free hit to be within 5 metres though. If an opposition player cannot avoid being within 5 metres of the person taking the free hit, as long as they do not interfere with the play, it is acceptable to play on. If they interfere with the play, however, they will be penalised. In the case where a defender is not 5 metres from the attacking player and the attacking player takes a self-pass from the free hit, the umpires have interpreted the rules to mean the defender must not interfere with play within 5 metres from where the free hit was taken. Once the attacker is outside of the 5 metre radius from where they took the free hit, the defender may play the ball, even if they have not managed to retreat 5 metres from the player that took the self-pass. Inside the 23-metre zone. This is the area between the back line and the 23-metre line, but outside the dotted circle, which is 5 metres from the scoring circle. In this zone, if the team in defence are awarded a free hit within 15 metres of the back line, the rule basically hasn't changed. The only exception is that this year, the player can pass the ball to themselves. They can take the hit anywhere between the back line and 15 metres from the back line, parallel to the sideline. When a free hit is awarded to the attacking side within the 23 meters area, all players other than the player taking the free hit must be at least 5 meters from the ball. This includes players on the same team as the person taking the free hit. Another condition of the free hit awarded to the attacking side within the 23-meter area is that the ball must not be played directly into the circle. It has to travel at least 5 meters before being hit into the circle or have been touched by a player of either team other than the player taking the free hit. When using an indirect pass, the ball does not have to go 5 meters before the second player can touch, deflect, hit or push the ball into the circle. As long as the second player was at least 5 meters from the person taking the free hit when they took it, there is no problem. Another technicality to consider is that from a long corner, or when the attacking team is placing the ball back in play after it's gone up the sideline, the ball cannot be hit directly into the circle from the free hit. The ball needs to travel at least 5 meters first or be touched by another player, and only then it can go into the circle. The Sydney area umpires have interpreted the travel 5 meter rule to mean at least 5 meters from the point the free hit is taken, whether that be a self-pass 5 meters, a 5 meter dribble, or a pass to another player 5 meters away. So in the case of a self-pass from a free hit in the 23 meter zone, you cannot self-pass the ball 2.5 meters backwards, then move it 2.5 meters back towards the circle and play it into the circle. The field hockey fraternity is still awaiting clarification from the FIH on this point, however, as some competitions have interpreted this rule to mean the ball must travel at least 5 meters in total, regardless of whether it ever makes it 5 meters from the point where the free hit is taken. At this point, it's advisable for captains to clarify the interpretation that will be used with the umpire before the game to prevent any confusion. Circle zone. This is the area between the back line and the dotted circle line. In this zone, if the team in defence are awarded a free hit within the circle, the defender taking the free hit can treat it the same way as a free hit given anywhere in the 15 meters from the back line zone, but they also have the option of taking the free hit anywhere inside the circle. So if they choose to take the free hit from a different point to where the free hit was awarded, as long as it's taken within the circle, it does not have to be in the zone parallel to the sideline. For a defensive error in the circle, as with last year, a short corner will be awarded. From a free hit awarded to the attacking team in the area between the scoring circle and the dotted circle, that is, the dotted line 5 meters from the scoring circle, the free hit must be taken at the nearest point along that dotted line. Because the ball is 5 meters from the circle does not mean it can be played directly into the circle from the free hit, however. It still needs to travel at least 5 meters from the free hit or be touched by another player before it enters the circle. As a result, this rules out doing a short self-pass from the free hit and then playing the ball into the circle. Remember, all players from both teams need to be at least 5 meters from the person taking the free hit in the zone too. We hope this helps clarify the new self-pass free hit rule and look forward to seeing the various exciting new implementations of the rule in your game.